Guys, welcome to Outside the Brand. This is your Friday Night SmackDown post show for August 4th, 2023. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. Thank you so much for joining us right here on your Friday nights, wherever you may be. Loff, my man, SummerSlam is tomorrow night. Jey Uso had to face his final challenge tonight before he goes up against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns for not only the Undisputed Universal Championship, but the moniker of being the Tribal Chief himself. How'd you feel about the SmackDown tonight, man? And how are you feeling heading into SummerSlam tomorrow night?
Exciting SmackDown. Tomorrow's going to be fun, man. I don't know how I feel about certain matches yet. What the hell is that?
Come on.
Yeah.
Why didn't it?
Oh, yo,
Okay.
what the fuck is that? But, yeah.
Oh. Now we're
What movie we here?
It's off. Hold on. I got no idea what happened. Go ahead. Continue. I'm going to get our 3. There you go.
Yeah, I know y'all. Look, y'all know my number one thing is tonight. The black men are doing things, and I didn't know they were going to do it at that time.
Wrestling.
Bro.
That was my number one tonight. That was my number one tonight. When we get into our top 5 and top worst or whatever, that's my number one. That's my number one.
Wrestling is for.
Bro. Because I had the match muted. I didn't care. It was OC and the freaking. I didn't care. I looked up and I see someone in there. I'm like, who is that? That was and the crowd reacted so well.
I thought we were getting Retribution again. I didn't see their faces. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro?
I didn't know who it was. So suits. I didn't even connect until they zoomed in on Angelo's face. But oh my god, I'm so excited. And that picture of them
and
at
then
the
Michael
top.
Cole, when he said Angelo's in a suit, I'm like, dude.
You look good for a change. Finally got some fits on.
That man got that.
Yeah, the SmackDown was great. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm excited. It's gonna be a great show tomorrow.
Do you think we add any more people to this, or is it just going to be the Street and wow, I just shortened them to the Street.
The Street.
And Bob.
The Street and Bob.
The Street. Do you think we add any more? The Street. And
Bianca.
Bob
Only
Street.
Bianca.
Only
Maybe Bianca.
Okay.
Now someone in my chat said only Trick, which is not I'm not angry at that. I just didn't want Trick and Melo in there. I'm not mad at the Trick edition, but I would like.
If Trick is in there, Melo has to be there too.
No, he doesn't.
It's a 1-2 package, bro.
Yeah, he broke him up on
Trick
NXT
without Melo, and you can't have Melo without Trick.
No, they broke him up on NXT.
They didn't break him up.
No,
they
did
just
not.
went their separate ways.
That's a breakup.
No, they did not. No, they did not. You're fucking lying.
That's why you gotta watch NXT, bro.
You're
Trick
fucking
went
lying.
to Melo's, listen, Trick went to Melo's locker room and he said, "I gotta be my own man." They didn't fight. They just separated. Trick's gonna go do his thing, and Melo's gonna do his own thing. So if they bring both of them up, they don't have to be together. That was the perfection of the turn. You know what I'm saying?
You're fucking lying.
Melo
I don't buy
doesn't
that for a second.
That actually did happen on NXT, Phil.
That was.
You can't just do that though. You know what? Fucking Hickenbottom, man. You know what? Fuck Hickenbottom. Bret Hart all day. Fuck it.
Did you not watch?
Oh, we're turning on Sean now.
Why are you breaking up Trick and Melo for? That is so bad.
Well, they can do their own thing because Trick is the sidekick. He's side trick. He's the side trick. He's the side trick. He doesn't want to be the side trick anymore. And he's developed as a wrestler so much. If you separate them now, of course, it's not a complete breakup. If you separate them now, Trick can do his own thing and be. He doesn't have to be the Robin to Melo's Batman.
Nah, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not for it. I'm not for it yet. I gotta figure it out, but I'm not for it yet. We'll see. But
Phil doesn't see the vision yet. Phil don't see the vision. It's okay.
Because I don't understand the purpose of breaking them up. It's not. You can't have Trick without Melo. You can't have Melo without Trick. That's not what it's for.
Phil, you know Melo came to the roster without Trick, right? Trick wasn't always there. That's what people keep. Trick wasn't just at. If he was attached to the hip to Melo as soon as they came back, I would understand. Melo had his first match with Adam Cole or against I think it was Adam Cole first, or before the breakout. I don't know. Whenever he showed up NXT, Trick was not there. Trick showed up months later. Trick is a healthy addition, but we can't get Melo to get better at promos by having Trick cut the promos. The way to get better at promos is doing the promo. You know what I'm saying? And Trick is developing
that I'll agree with you
well.
there. That I'll
You know
agree
what
with
you with. And Trick is developing so well on his own. So just let him rock. Let him rock. Just be separate for a little bit. Melo can do his own thing. I assume Melo's going to lose to Wesley at some point. They don't got to be separate forever, but you don't have to add Melo and Trick. You can add one without the other. Melo's going to be fine without him. And if that's the thing, if they shoot Melo up the top of the card, you want Trick just behind them walking around, oh, he's my friend, or do you want Trick? That's what
it's not that I don't ever want to see them both succeed on their own. It's just that I just think it's a little bit too soon for my liking. But that's it is what it is. We'll figure it out, and they'll get things going. Sorry, Sean, you're my favorite superstar of all time. I didn't mean that. I was just, I was just in my feelings at that point in time, and I just didn't know how to react. But we'll get there when we get there. I wasn't feeling it Tuesday, so I wasn't even able to watch NXT because I was out with family at the time anyway, so I wasn't even going to be able to. But that's NXT. I gotta figure out my feelings when it comes to that, because I'm in an existential crisis right now when it comes to that breakup. But this right here, Friday Night SmackDown, the SmackDown before SummerSlam, Jey Uso had to face his final challenge, which was Solo Sikoa tonight. That was broken by Bleacher Report that it was going to be Solo versus Jey Uso tonight on Friday Night SmackDown in the main event. That is exactly what happened. I'm just ready for the match. I'm just ready for the match at this point. I think the match is what we're all just looking forward to at this point. And Styles, that's wild. And yeah. Just how do you guys feel about, everything heading into that situation? Because, Jay had to face his final challenger tonight, and he pinned Solo clean in the middle of the ring with a spear and then a Uso splash. So Solo lost clean tonight when Roman was not there.
Two thumbs up.
I didn't hate it. I did not hate it.
It was the safest thing they could do. They made Jay look cool. They did the whole attack afterwards. Roman's probably going to walk through Jay tomorrow, but that was the safest thing they could do. So it is what it is.
Another thing that happened tonight was the building of momentum for either Sheamus and LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight and Sheamus took on each other in the beginning of the show tonight to see who would get momentum in the 9 people were advertised for this Battle Royal.
People.
It's 25, but they
It's
only
25.
It better not be. It better not only be 9 people.
It's 25.
It better not be only 9.
They just don't know who the other 15 are going to be. It's not 9. It's like
it better not only be 9.
16
but,
more.
but guys, LA Knight won the match tonight against Sheamus. And we all know WWE logic, and I hate bringing up WWE logic, but WWE logic is just what we've all been conditioned to over the course of the years that we have been watching WWE. And I'm sorry to even bring it up, guys. I know. You guys are probably just going to, yell at me in the chat. I don't care, but I have to bring it up because that is honestly our job here. Does LA Knight have a chance now that he won this match tonight? Because WWE logic, bro. Once they win before the pay-per-view, it's not really looking all that great.
I want to say LA Knight wins, but every time we think he's going to win, they just pull the rug from under him.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Everybody and their mother has LA Knight winning this thing off, but, at the end of the day, when they don't strike when the iron's hot, they don't strike when the iron's hot.
They wait till the iron cools down.
I'm picking Grayson Waller to eliminate LA Knight at the very end. and then Grayson wins. That's the way I've seen
Are
it
you
for a
picking
little
Grayson Waller to win this thing?
bit. Mm-hmm.
Are you picking Grayson to
It's
win
a
it
New
all?
Orleans
Okay.
match.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's the safest way, I think.
I mean, I'm not mad if it's Grayson Waller. You know how much I love Grayson. Well, so I mean, I'm fine with it either way. But I mean, it's either those two for me, and it has to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They screw
I
him
would
like
love if
Bret
Knight
Hart.
wins.
Okay.
Knight winning would be the best thing ever, but I don't think they're feeling it. I don't think they're feeling it.
Yeah. Another big thing that happened tonight on Friday Night SmackDown was Shotzi. This was her first appearance with her new look on WWE programming on WWE television since getting her hair chopped off by Bailey. It's a very interesting look. I mean, you guys have probably already seen it due to pictures leaking online from, past live events or whatever. But it's going to take some getting used to. I'm not going to lie.
She
Because I was
looks
always used to
good.
Shotzi with the green hair.
She looks
and,
good.
the NXT. But, it's a new look for Shotzi. And, I'm just trying to keep an open mind. We all know why it happened, but I'm trying to keep an open mind.
Hey, chat, hear me out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to say anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's it. I ain't got to say anything. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know? That's it. They hear me. They hear me. That's it.
Yeah. We hear you. But in all seriousness, how do you guys feel about that, man? I mean, Shotzi's new look, getting in there, with Bailey. Bailey scared her so bad. Bailey got scared so bad that she left Io again to fend for herself against Zelina tonight. So, I mean, Miss Money in the Bank loses again on Friday night.
Shotzi is beautiful, and I hope they give her a chance to do something serious with this instead of just like, I don't want them like the Nikki Cross this.
Right. Yeah.
Hopefully they like go somewhere with this, and people can start actually like realizing how good Shotzi is, and hopefully she performs well because I feel like she's been on a slump for a little bit. So hopefully this invigorates her. And I want a new theme song. I want a new theme song really bad. Keep the tank if you want, but I really want a new theme song. No more green Titantron to make it black and white or whatever. Make it spooky, and then just.
Is this supposed to be a heel turn, or
No.
is this just a baby? Is this a baby face that just
doesn't have to be
looks
heel.
like a
Maybe
heel?
to get more of an edge. Also, Styles, Sid from Toy Story, that is disrespectful.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
She might be Sid from Toy Story. That is bad.
Sid had no hair, and he's a weirdo. He tried to kill Woody.
Hey, Shotzi still look good though.
Sid is a kid who tried to kill a toy. That is a wild thing to even say out loud, but it is true.
It's a great movie.
I love Toy Story. But yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. We'll see. I honestly just think Shotzi needed a little bit more edge to her, and I think this is what it all boils down to. I think she's going to get a lot more edge when it comes to this character, and we'll see where things go. I'm all for it. Just gotta get there. Just gotta get the ball rolling.
Sounds good to me.
We got the power. We got the range.
Yo, stop.
Damage control are dead. Damage control are dead, dude. It's dead.
We got the power. We got the range. Control.
That's the worst theme song like in the history of like the company.
Control the stage.
We loved it at first though, Loft. It was.
Yeah, I didn't know they would have a bad theme song.
We loved it
I
at
didn't know
first,
that
and
was
then
gonna
once they started getting sour on us and everything like that, when they were both bad, then we kind of just turned.
I don't give a damn. That theme song is the root of all evil. I hate that. Oh my god.
The root of all evil, eh? Isn't that like another WWE theme?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The root of all evil.
I have no idea. If you know, I don't know.
Like it. I mean, if it is, sounds like
I have no idea.
Sounds like it. I'm actually gonna look that up now because that's gonna bother me.
I don't know. Still mad AJ Styles in that Walmart product battle royale. Yeah, if he wins, he gets a Slim Jim to eat. So I mean, you just
Yeah, I
only
mean, you get a
doing this.
lifetime supply. You get a lifetime
Slim Jim.
supply of Slim Jims, guys. So I mean,
mad beef jerky.
Look, the only reason they're doing this is because of like sponsorships, just like the Pitch Black match.
Oh,
just
that
like
was
the Cinnamon
Aleister
Toast.
Black's theme song.
Oh,
That was
okay.
Aleister Black's theme song, "Root of All Evil."
I didn't know
No
that.
wonder why it sounded so familiar.
I had no idea.
Yeah, the no man is ever truly good. No man is ever truly evil.
Oh my
That's
god.
from his NXT days. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah, from his NXT days.
Styles. The only reason they're doing this battle royal is for sponsorship purposes, just like they did the Pitch Black match, just like they did the damn Cinnamon Toast Crunch shit at WrestleMania. It's just a sponsorship thing. That's all it is. They gotta honor the sponsors.
Yeah, it's just for money. And apparently, from what I heard tonight, it's like the biggest, sponsorship WWE's ever got in terms of like an actual like money deal.
Yeah, big beef.
I mean, at the end of the day, guys, it means nothing. I mean, this isn't for anything. It's just to get LA Knight on the card or other people, and it is what it is. Now, you guys know my stance already when it comes to the Rhea Ripley, not Bianca Belair, Trish and Becky situation. Y'all already know what I said back at the AEW review on Wednesday, so y'all don't have to worry about me, just talking about that again here. But I do want to get your guys' opinions on that because, I mean, it is, a very, hot topic right now that those two matches aren't on the SummerSlam card. I really don't see a problem with it, but that's all I'm going to say. I want you guys to take the floor here.
Me personally, I was one of them people who was kind of upset that it didn't happen because like this feud has been building for 4 months, and then you have Becky do promotional videos for the shit, like driving in the damn car and shit. You had her do all that just to get cut from the show and replaced with a battle royal. But then again, that match wasn't.
I never even saw like an actual match card for that match that happened at SummerSlam, though.
True, but
did I just miss that, or was it just not announced?
No, Becky was in the promotional videos and stuff, so she was most likely gonna be there. But it is what it is. Plus, the match wasn't gonna be all that good anyway, so it wasn't gonna be that great. So yeah. Plus, Trish is from Canada, so we kind of full circle. That was happening on that Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. What do you think about Olaf? I mean, I know Rhea Ripley is the women's world champion right now, and then Trish and Becky, I mean, they have been building this thing, but I don't want to be sitting there for 5 hours straight because we already get that enough with AEW when it comes to their pay-per-views, and if you just try to put matches on the card just to put matches there, matches will get lost in the shuffle, and it won't be meaningful. At the end of the day, not a lot of people will just remember things.
Plus, Raquel and Rhea, they didn't even have no beer for real. So why the fuck you want that on the card?
Why would you want that from like a 2-week build? I don't.
They just complain and just complain. So.
No, I know, but I'm just saying. Like, I mean, it is a big topic right now. And
see with Trish and Becky, I get it. I get it with Trish and Becky to one extent, but Rhea and Raquel, they weren't gonna be on the card, no damn way.
Yeah. And guys, there's also another pay-per-view called Payback. So it's most likely going to happen there. Just give it time to breathe. Olaf, I know you're probably dealing with something right now, but what do you think about it all?
Only thing is, well, the Becky and Trish feud has not been a good feud. Raquel and Rhea has not been a good feud, mainly because Rhea is mostly doing whatever Finn, Damien, and Dom are doing, and Raquel is usually off over on the side.
It hasn't happened yet, really.
They keep walking past each other, but they never like focus in. They never like hone in on it. As far as Becky and Trish go, they have been they attached to the hip at this point, but you either like what Trish is doing or you don't. and Trish is the main objective of this promo. We all know Becky was probably going to beat Trish at this, but
Right.
I don't see the reason for having all this promotion for Becky and stuff and not put on the card. I don't see the reason for both women's champions to not be defending on the show. It's making one championship look less than the other, you know? And
that's fair.
as a whole, the women's division just feels flat anyway. So if it feels flat anyway, why wouldn't you, if you care about it that much, put as much matches as you can possibly put on there? And first of all, forget about Becky and Trish for a minute. Rhea is getting the most publicity she's ever got for many different reasons, but beyond that, Rhea's getting the most publicity she's had in her whole career.
In her own whole career, yeah.
They have her doing everything. She's doing TikTok, she's doing meet and greets, all that stuff, just to not have a match on the show. And however you feel about Becky personally and Trish, I love Trish. I would love to see her in a match. One, I'm scared. I don't know if she'll be able to run a 20-minute match with Becky. And I don't want to see a squash match because that's just stupid. And a lot of people like Becky. So why, all the Becky fans, why wouldn't they not want to see her? You know what I'm saying? Megan's going to the show. I know she wouldn't have any problem seeing Becky. Most likely win the match. You know, so what was the point? It seemed like they were doing a lot of stuff on Raw and on SmackDown to promote and say, we're going to do this here, and then just cut it off. And there's no constellation to fix there because they put a battle royale in there for no reason. It's not a number one contender battle royale. It's just Slim Jim. So it makes everything look really, really weird. You know what I'm saying? And Rhea, as good as a champion I think she can be,
they honestly could have easily put,
you know?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Her run isn't doing
They honestly could have easily put the Battle Royal on like the goddamn kickoff show and then do the Becky and Trish match on SummerSlam, like as the main card or whatever. And you can still have 8 matches on the main card. I like having 8 matches. 8 matches is a perfect number for me when it comes to SummerSlam. I don't need like 15 goddamn matches. This is not WrestleMania here. We're not trying to go to we're not trying to have a one-night WrestleMania again. That's not what it meant. That's not what it's for. But you could have easily done the Battle Royal on the pre-show because you don't really do matches on the pre-shows anymore. They just talk for an hour and like do predictions or whatever when they work in WWE, so they should know what happens. And then here you go, be on your merry way. But they don't do matches on the pre-show anymore, and that's what happens. So I don't know. I'm not too totally against the idea of having the Raw and SmackDowns after or before the pay-per-view seem more important to get to the pay-per-view. It's just that, you know, the women's division on all fronts, not even just WWE, it's on basically every single promotion right now. Everybody is getting on, you know, these asses to try to book the women better. WWE is getting it right now. AEW is, you know, in a shitstorm right now. And everybody and their mother from AEW is trying to defend that shit. And it's looking even worse when they try to. But, you know, it is what it is. And then, you know, Impact, from what I know, Impact has, you know, been treating their women pretty fairly as of late. And it's just, you know, it's just they're trying to, you know, spread across all promotions, you know.
Impact has the best women's division in all of wrestling. Niggas need to stop sleeping on Impact.
I would go as far to say that too, yes.
Them and Stardom.
Yeah. I would go as far to say that, you know, Impact has treated their women's division the best out of all the top 3, I would say, in the United States. AEW has their own goddamn issues, and it all starts. It honestly all does start with Britt Baker, Aiden, but you know, at the end of the day, it definitely
and
is
Thunder
an up and
Rosa
down
for some reason.
sort of thing. And Thunder, I don't even know who to trust anymore when it comes to that situation. But, and then WWE, they just simply don't care. We're back to 2-minute matches, and it's just not looking good for women's wrestling. But We all want women's wrestling to be better, and we all want women's wrestling to succeed. But if these companies don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. And trust me, guys, and I'm telling you this right now. We'll get into the SmackDown review right now, but I'm telling you right now, the main event that happened on this past Wednesday for the Women's World Championship, where Hikaru Shida beat Toni Storm for the championship, that wasn't the main event because Tony just won the women's main event. It got the main event because of all this backlash. So,
yep.
I mean, at the end of the day, whether you want to look at it that way or not, women's wrestling right now, not in a good place.
And
but as fans, we want it to be better.
Before we get to the SmackDown, I want to point something out that I've noticed. WWE as of late have been doing a good job of booking more than one women's match. Like, for example, SummerSlam will have 2 women's matches. Sometimes they have like 2 or 3 women's segments on SmackDown and Raw. But whenever WWE books only one women's match, they lose their shit. But whenever the AEW does it, and they have it at an exact time spot every fucking week, no one bats an eye.
It's a 9:30 time spot. I've told you this many times.
That's
no
crazy.
one bats an eye when Tony Khan books one women's match at the same time slot.
I know you don't want. I know you don't watch AEW all that often, but it happens on AEW Dynamite and Collision too. I was just at Collision in Hartford, bro. 9:30, the match with Mercedes Martinez was there. Right there. Every time you look at the 9:30, you look at the clock, 9:30. All right, women's match, let's go. But it's the only one time.
Every single week. Tony Khan only books one women's match, but nobody
except for last week's Dynamite, this past Wednesday, when they did like the whole segment basically started around 9:40, and then the match didn't really start until like 9:45, 9:47.
They only did that for damage control, and this is no disrespect towards Toni Storm or Hikaru Shida, but what did they do to earn the main event of that night?
I don't know. But at the end of the day, guys, we'll get. I want to talk more about the women's division as a whole and depth across all companies, because it definitely does need to be talked about, and that should honestly just be an episode in its own right. So if you guys want to see that, on a weekend, or we come back here on a Tuesday like we used to and talk about it, or whenever anybody's free, I'm down. Seriously, because it definitely does need to be talked about across all platforms. So we'll talk about that when we get there. But guys, let's talk about Friday Night SmackDown real quick. But I want to give a big shout out to everybody here in the chat. Aiden, Styles, there's a ton of you here. Antoine, Prodigy. There's Corbin. I mean, there's a ton of you guys in the chat. We will be talking about. Wait. Okay, we're back. We will be talking about a lot more when it comes to Friday Night SmackDown, especially with our top 5 and everything like that, from our best to worst. Loft wanted to bring that topic of conversation to the podcast tonight, so we're going to try that and break down SmackDown the best way we always possibly can right here on OTB Loft. What did you honestly, I kind of want to let you take the floor when it comes to top 5 and top 5 best and worst when it gets there, because that was your idea, and that's all you, bro. So you can take the floor when it comes to that. Follow us on social media. All the TikTok links are down in the description below. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. I don't use Threads all that much, and I understand why now. But it's all at @PhillyMatt_. And I can't even delete it now because I can't delete Threads without deleting my Instagram account, and I can't do that. So that was a terrible.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You legitimately can't delete your Threads account. You have to delete your Instagram in order to delete Threads. It's terrible.
So we're stuck.
So
gotcha.
So I'm stuck on that. That's why would you do that? Come on now. Why would
you? I told you not to go on there. I told you.
Mark Zuckerberg he knew what he was doing. Mark Zuckerberg knew what he was doing.
I thought Twitter would have been dead by now. That's the only reason why. But no, now it's just X. Now it's just X.
Everything's fine. That's crazy.
I don't want to talk on X. I don't want to talk to my ex, let alone talk on X. What the fuck am I doing on?
Ooh, bars.
Come on.
Yeah, that was for bars, man. I don't want to talk to my ex, let alone X.
Let alone talk on X. Come on now. But you know, it is what it is. So follow us there on all the social media platforms. Loft, you know what to do when it comes to that. Tell everybody where you are, even though everybody knows who we are. What's X? It's Twitter.
Yeah, it's just all it is. You know,
it's just Twitter. They just call it X.
It's still Twitter to me, damn it. It's mama named it Twitter, so I'm gonna call it Twitter.
What up?
No, we're not. No, we're not, Corbin. That's wild. But no,
Hornball.
That's not what it's for. Well, while Loft is away, D, you can plug your stuff real quick.
Yeah, you can follow me on TikTok at NBA Takedown Wrestling and NBA Take 02.0. It's my backup to my main page that just got deleted because screw TikTok. You can follow me on Twitter at DM906, Instagram at DM_15. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Deontay McCoy is just my name, or NBA Tail 2. It'll pop up either way. I'm sponsored with W Energy. If you use my code NBATA, you can get 10% off your W Energy. And also, I have merch now. Get your hornball merch on the MVP website, on the MVP merch site. So you can tell your friends they're hornballs.
There you go, bro. Guys, we only have 6 likes right now. There's 8 of you in the chat right now. If I don't see these likes go up to at least 10, 12 by the end of the night, then y'all are some hornballs. So get those likes up, please. Loft, tell everybody where you are and what you are up to right now.
I'm chilling. I mean, everyone here knows who I am, so I don't have to. I mean, everyone knows. Y'all already know who I am.
Hold on. Did you hear what happened yesterday?
A lot of things happened yesterday. I don't think so.
I'll tell you off stream.
There's a ton of things that happened.
I'll tell you off stream.
Oh boy. When you have to tell somebody off stream, that okay, then it gets wild. Okay. So, make sure to go do all of that. Links are down in the description below. Go get the merch. Teespring is the official home of OTB and it's a merchandise. Go get this. See, there you go. See, we haven't done that in a long time, bro. We haven't done that way in a long time. But yeah, go get the merch down there in the description below. You guys can go get mine and Loft's merch down there in the description below as well. For his stuff and my stuff. Go click on the affiliate link for WWE Shop. It's my personal link, but anything that I get when it comes to the commission there goes directly to the channel. That way you guys can get the best content right here on OTB. And thank you to today's sponsor, which is SeatGeek, an official application you can get on your phone where ticketing, basically all the ticketing websites are right there for you guys. So you're getting the best deal. Use the code OTB at checkout for $20 off your first purchase using SeatGeek. And it's a win-win. You're helping us out here for OTB and you're helping them out. And you're also helping yourself out when you save $20. Because let's face it, money's tight nowadays. And, $20 is $20. So you'd rather save that now. And then probably pay the $20 when it comes to food anyway, because food is just outrageous at these events. So just save yourself some money and use SeatGeek today. So thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's channel. We love you. And thank you for being a part of the OTB family. All right, Loft, this is your moment, dude. Top 5 worst and best moments from Friday night.
All right, I'm gonna start off with the best.
First of all, I want to say this.
What?
How did you How'd you come up with this? What did you want to do this for?
The night I called you and I was like, we're gonna figure something out. I sat down and I figured some stuff out. And then the next day I went on Twitch and I pitched all of the ideas to them, and they tell me which ones they liked and we didn't like, and I wrote it all down. So this was just the top thing for a new format, and this is one of the things that they agreed with to try it out. So
I was there for that. Yeah.
Nah, cool. Cool. All right. Go ahead, bro. Top 5.
All right, I'm gonna start with the top 5 positives. First thing we're gonna start off best. Corbin said it. It's the black men with suits on.
Wrestling is for.
I was hyped. You were hyped.
I can't get behind that name, bro. But
I don't know what to call them.
That business. I can't say that. I can't say it.
Oh, don't. You can't say that.
I'll just call
you don't say it.
2.0 now. I can't say that right now, but you know.
All y'all in the chat.
But yeah, no, that.
Hold up. Oh shit. Yeah. All y'all in the chat.
That honestly probably is all of our top 5.
I want to see y'all top 5
moment right there.
Best and worst. For real.
Wrestling is for peoples.
The big me.
God damn it, Styles. That is not the abbreviation, bro. You see this guy?
It is tonight. But yeah. All y'all in the chat, I want to see y'all top 5 best and top 5 worst moments from SmackDown tonight. I told y'all just now, my favorite Hurt Business or whatever. I hope they don't call it Hurt Business. I don't know what it is, but whatever they're about to do, I'm on board. I was hoping I was on live like 20 minutes before SmackDown started, and I was like, I hope they go and do something with this, because they've been doing the backstage stuff and a little talking. I wanted to see something on screen. I was expecting a promo. I got something much better. The crowd reacted to it. Bobby came out. I was screaming. The crowd was screaming, Bob, Bob, Bob. That's what I always wanted. Now we're here. Now, for the love of God, Triple H, don't mess this up. Yeah. This is good. The crowd reacted on the first night well. That doesn't happen a lot. Usually it takes a while for the crowd to get acclimated. They popped. Now you have something. For the love of God, don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Please. I'm gonna just leave that there. Number 2, Charlotte's promo. I'm not the biggest fan of Charlotte. You either like Charlotte or you don't. You know, I thought the promo that she did on the boat thing, I think that was, I enjoyed it. She was talking like she usually does, but it was different than her just talking in the ring about her accomplishments. It seemed more personable. It seemed like she was really focused on winning. I hope she loses, but it seemed a lot more accustomed to her character of being like just above everyone else. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the most elaborate thing. She was just on a boat, but it looked cool. You know what I'm saying? She looked nice. She was talking focused, and it just worked. So that was the best thing I've seen from Charlotte in a little bit, just as far as promo goes. Number 3, Shotzi Blackheart. Shotzi, I am very excited to see what she does with this. I love her hair. I need a new theme song, like I said earlier. I hope they use this not as something, oh, she's just crazy, and they use it to actually push her to the next level. Because if you've seen Shotzi's best work, she really is good. But she's been on a slump for like months now, and I don't know why she's been on that slump, but hopefully this reinvigorates her. And we can get her on. We can just get more people to respect her. You know what I'm saying? Because she really is good at her core. It's going to take a lot of attention, and that kind of goes back into the women's division conversation. They got to just go out there and make it work. You know. So yeah, it's all about effort, really. It's just half Shotzi, half creative. You know what I'm saying? They all got to work together. You know. Number 4, LA Knight winning a match.
Yeah.
He beat Sheamus. I'm gonna talk about this later. I didn't like the way it looked like a freaking lumberjack match at like the beginning of it. I hated that, but beyond that,
it's just randomly turned lumberjack match.
Yeah, I was so confused why everyone just surrounded the ring. I'm like, okay, I guess we're just doing this now. But the main purpose, LA Knight won a singles match. He had a great promo in the beginning. I anytime he has a mic in his hand, I just get excited because I love hearing that man talk.
Yeah.
Match. He slipped in the beginning. I don't think it was that deep. That little like jumping front splash thing. That's very hard to do. I've only seen Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
Kurt Angle's the only man who can do that. Mercifully, like he can just do that. You know what I'm saying? He's the only person I've seen just pull that off.
Yeah, the jumping. You're talking about the jumping superplex, right? That he slipped off the rope on, and then they both just kind of fell. Yeah, that's just a miscommunication issue. That's all it was. It wasn't really anything to be too upset about when it comes to LA Knight or even Sheamus. They're both professionals, and I'm pretty sure they talked about it after, and they probably had a pint after anyway. So it's just a miscommunication, not to get upset about, really.
Yeah, like Corbin
that's
said,
how I took it at least.
Yeah,
that's how I took it at least.
I wish he stopped doing it because it's like I don't want him to keep doing it. Every time I see him, I cringe because it's like you have to be. That's like a bang, bang, bang kind of move. And like I said, I've only seen Kurt Angle do that consistently on like a. He's the only one I've seen. The people have tried it.
From what I could see, from what I could see from like different angles that people were shooting it from, because videos come out on social media all the time. Sheamus was leaning back. Most of the people that he does it to lean forward so that LA could grab him, grab them to get into the position of the superplex. For some reason, Sheamus just leaned back. So again, it's just a miscommunication thing.
He was gassed. I think he was just gassed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there could have been a stamina or cardio thing too.
I'll call it sabotage.
So I mean, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah,
things happen.
I call it sabotage.
Sabotage.
That's crazy. Number 5, I'm gonna give it to Jey Uso. Just everything he did tonight, from the promo in the beginning to the match. I think the match was cool. He has been getting a lot of crowd reaction. He's exciting, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see him win, but at the same time, this company has to go on for the next few months. And Jey is not going to be a person that they build around for the next month. We all know that, So as good as the moment would be if Jey were to beat Roman for the championship tomorrow, for the future, it's best if Roman just wins. I know for me, that's hard for me to say because I want Roman to lose everything ever. But at some point, you got to be realistic with this stuff and realize that they're not going to go into the future with Jey, especially with him being in a tag team, one of the best tag teams, if not the best tag team of all time. There are no heels. There are no heels for Jey Uso to feud against unless you turn somebody, and that's already a hard thing to do. Considering that SmackDown doesn't really run if you don't have the bloodline stuff going on. And if you want Jey to be a transitional champion, that's you. But if Jey was going to win, I would like for him to be champion for a long time, not for just him to give the belt back to Roman or give it to Jimmy and then go back to Solo and just do this whole thing with the 4 of them.
Exactly.
When you can't just do a bloodline story for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You can't just fall back on them every time you get in a hole, because eventually Roman's going to leave. And when Roman leaves, now all the attention's on Jey. And if Jey can't hold all of that tribal chief energy, like not like storyline stuff, like if he can't do what Roman just did, they're going to do what they're doing to Rhea right now. And they're just running her through the ground because her championship run isn't good. And they're going to take everything that they think about you and plummet it. You know what I'm saying? And Jey's an excellent talent. And I don't want to see him just get up the grinder just because of this. And this also ties into Dwayne. Do not show up tomorrow. If Dwayne shows up, everything goes bad. Y'all think I'm hating? I'm not. I'm trying to help everything.
Yeah, no.
If Dwayne shows up, I don't care if it's the Grayson Waller effect, if he wins the Battle Royale for the Slim Jim. I don't care what. I don't care if he go out there and rock bottoms Asuka at the end of the match. If Dwayne,
that's crazy.
Everything is bad because you have one option: Roman and Rock at WrestleMania. But you can't do that because Cody's right there. So you're going to say F Cody? Is you going to just forget that?
Yeah.
And then we're going to have another year of Roman Reigns as champion.
Everybody says F Cody anyway right now, which is wild to me. And I'm like, I don't understand your purpose.
Let that go on.
Everybody's saying F Cody right now.
That's gonna change. That's like the wind. That's not gonna. People aren't consistent with that stuff. That doesn't matter. Just keep Dwayne from everything tomorrow, and you have yourself an easy show. If you want to do it, I know they want to do a surprise at the end of the show. Have Solo turn on Roman. Wow, you got your payback match. If Roman wants to work payback, I don't know if he wants to. Or you can do like Phil said. Phil been saying the Solo and Jey
Roman's
match.
not advertised for payback right now. Roman's not advertised for payback or Fastlane right now.
Then you run Jey and Solo if you want to.
So he's taking off the next 2 months.
Yeah,
he's taking off the next 2 months as of right now, and he's not even.
He might not be.
He's not even advertised for Survivor Series, guys.
We might not.
He's not even advertised for Survivor Series.
We legit might not see Roman until the
like they are legitimately having him not show up for the rest of the year as of right now, or not advertised.
and that's the hole they put themselves in. We didn't do it; they did it. So they have to figure that out. We don't have to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? We have to just sit there and unfortunately suffer. But that ties into best kind of and worst. As far as worst goes, I only have 3 worst. I don't have 5 worst. I didn't have a bad time watching the show tonight.
This show wasn't bad enough to really have that many worst.
Yeah. The only thing as far as worst goes, I have the Austin Theory finish. Grayson Waller. Cameron Grimes was beating Austin Theory to a pulp. Theory does one move, one A-Town, and Cameron Grimes is just done. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Cameron Grimes was beating him.
I thought when that cave-in happened again, that first cave-in, I was like, that's it. Yeah. I thought the referee was not going to look at. I thought the referee didn't look at the rope or whatever, and I thought that was it. I'm like, they're going to do Theory like that? That would have been a down for me, personally. But, it would have been, because I was like, what the fuck are they doing with Theory? If they're going to have him defend the United States title next week, I mean, that's a great way to make your champion look weak heading into the the title defense, but he caught it and Theory won, but that would have been a down for me, and it still probably is.
It just all looks stupid. Now you have to act like it's in the benefit of Austin Theory when it's not in the best for Austin Theory. He looks goofy out there every week, and winning a match after just getting beat to a pulp for 10 minutes doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And him being U.S. champion doesn't matter because he's barely winning matches against Cameron Grimes. Cameron has like 3 matches on the main card. So
even though apparently he has the most matches in 2023 out of everybody in WWE. Theory.
He has the what?
I'm talking about. He has the most matches in WWE in 2023. Theory.
Oh, I did see that.
Not the most matches won, just the most matches. Period.
Oh, I did. Okay. I mean, that's what it is.
I mean, that could be either a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you look at things. but there really was not that much to say worse about.
Yeah, it was just that. I think they were doing the whole segments with like Charlotte talking and Asuka talking. I think Bianca's could have been done better. Bianca's just seemed like the little commercials that they put in between the pay-per-views. It didn't seem as personable as Asuka's and Charlotte's did. Charlotte seemed like she was just talking. Asuka sounded focused. She said she has a plan. I don't know what her plan is, but whatever. That would be cool. Bianca just seemed like it was just a promotional commercial for Bianca Belair. Come see her on Raw. It didn't seem as personable. But that is what that is. And my number 3 thing for worst is the Grayson Waller effect show today. I say today because it's usually a good segment. You don't have a problem with it, but Io wasn't talking. Bailey was just doing weird stuff, and then it kind of got hijacked by Shotzi, and then the banter that Grayson Waller is good at, there wasn't that much of it because it was like they were just waiting for Shotzi to come out, so it was just like they were passing the time. You got all this stuff for Grayson Waller. You're doing a big promotion. He gets the big drum roll and the lights, and they're producing this well. You have to make it seem like it's worth something, not just a transitional period to get to the next match. You know what I'm saying? I know problem with Zelina being ill because I think Zelina needs more wins, honestly. And of course, it's kind of stupid when the Money in the Bank when it just keeps losing matches. Like it's okay because they have the briefcase, you know. But they don't like showing the women's division, like we just said. I don't like Lacey Evans, but where's Lacey Evans been? I don't like. Well, I don't. Where's Xia Li at? There's so many people that Zelina could have got a win over. If
Aaliyah's like dead.
I don't know what. And Aaliyah is good.
She's disappeared.
Aaliyah is very good, and she has a gimmick, but people don't care. God, last time I saw her, she got hurt where I cut her, so she could be still hurt. I don't know. If she's still hurt, I hope she gets better soon. But you have all these
Aaliyah's been hurt for like 2.5 years, though, bro.
She's not hurt.
Aaliyah's been hurt for like 2.5 years. She has to be back.
Hurt.
Then she's just back there. Well, then it's just over. Then I guess
she has to be back by now, though, bro. I mean, we haven't seen her in like 2.5 years. It seems like
she's injured.
Then it's over, I guess.
She's not injured. She's just eating up all the chicken and catering.
I don't know where Tamina's at. I noticed it's Raw, but Indy Hartwell has not showed up on television since they drafted her. I think
apparently that was a Vince thing. He scrapped the whole way thing. Apparently
Indy Hartwell did that tag team. Indy Hartwell did that tag team turmoil thing with Candice, and she got eliminated during commercial break. I think it was picture in picture. So that was her Monday Night Raw debut, and they eliminated her in commercial break.
Yeah.
And everybody was pissed off of that because, that was her debut on Raw, and, she got eliminated during commercial. This is disgusting. But, she had that one match, and then she was just gone.
That's what I say for worst. So, as a whole, third worst, I just caps all of that and just SmackDown women's roster was terribly done tonight. As far beyond the Bianca, Asuka, and Charlotte stuff, the match cool. The reason the people in it cool, but Io should not be losing with the briefcase. If you're gonna give Zelina a win, which again I have no problem with, I need Zelina to get all the wins she can get. Don't put her up against someone who might become world champion tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? Could possibly, you don't know, but that's I don't think that's the way to go about that. I feel like they always do that. They have the Money in the Bank briefcase winner just lose every match. It's like it's okay. They can change that now. It's stupid. It's goofy. No.
Yeah.
That's all I got for best and worst though.
Point blank, don't put people against each other that could also use momentum heading into one of their biggest shows of the entire year.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I mean, Zelina Vega's great and all, and I'm not trying to, throw shade in Zelina in any way, shape, or form, but that match did not need to be booked tonight, especially if you're going to have Io Sky, who was Miss Money in the Bank, lose when Miss Money in the Bank or Mr. Money in the Bank, or hell, whatever type of gender of Money in the Bank, they should not be losing. They should not be losing. So, I mean, we don't discriminate over here. That's why I said that. but yeah, they shouldn't be losing. It's not what it's supposed to be for. But that's just how WWE treats Money in the Bank nowadays. When it comes to me and the top 5, I mean, dude, you basically said it. This show was all really that was from what we saw tonight. It was real good. And, what we saw here with LA Knight getting a win, Jey Uso, finally getting that momentum back on track, the 3 women promos for the triple threat, the quote unquote Hurt Business, and Shotzi returning. Those weren't really like my order of the 5, but those 5 moments are what made SmackDown tonight, bro. Easily.
Yeah. I agreed.
So
where is Tegan Knox?
I mean, it really was, and Tegan Knox, she just fell off the face of the earth.
She's back there with Xia Li eating up all the chicken and catering.
Titus must be cooking up some great stuff, man, because everybody's eating there tonight. Sorry, Titus, man. I love you, but
Tegan was
running good.
crazy.
It's the running
Tegan was red hot when she came back too. Tegan was red hot when she came back.
Tegan was great, man. If you ever seen any of Tegan's stuff in NXT, bro, too, she can work.
Yeah.
So, and Alba and Isla, they legitimately just, they're just dead because they were just fed to Shayna and Ronda, and those two I legitimately feel bad for. Like, legitimately feel bad for. If that's what they were going to do upon their call up, I wouldn't have shown up. I wouldn't have shown up. I would have pulled a Sasha and Naomi. I would have.
Yeah.
And Casey, not Casey. That's not. It's not Casey Catanzaro anymore. It's Katana Chance. Yeah, we don't know where she is. Or Kaden Carter.
Yeah,
those two are just gone too.
Emma popped up like a little bit ago, but I forget.
Yeah, Emma got squashed by Shayna on a Raw episode.
Oh, yep. I remember now. Okay.
She got squashed in like a minute and a half.
Oh,
she got squashed in like less than a minute, like maybe 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds at the most. It was bad. So I mean, it is what it is. Like we said earlier, women's division deserves better. Probably not gonna happen though because WWE sucks at that. But yeah, I mean, guys, we basically, I actually kind of like this format a lot better, bro, because at the end of the day, I'm not sitting here reading throughout the whole match or whatever and going through what we already technically saw.
Yeah, then we ain't gotta be here for 3 hours.
Guys, if you guys want to, go ahead.
You said what?
Say something.
Oh no! Someone said they wanted to talk about freaking Rollins and Finn.
Yeah. Guys, listen. If you have any topics of discussion that you want to talk about, you guys don't have to send it in a super chat or whatever. But if you guys want to, put up a topic of conversation, let's talk, man. We're gonna be doing our SummerSlam predictions and preview tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon. But if you guys want to talk about anything, we're good to go, man. We'll highlight it and we'll give you guys the floor to just talk. I mean, if you guys want to send in a super chat, that would be great. But I mean, it's not obligated.
They need money from Mania, man. Come
on. Apparently that's a lot more a serious situation than I thought. I thought it was just as simple as just Balor winning tomorrow and then just leave it alone like that. I didn't know it was like a tough thing to go about. I've just looked at it as Finn winning tomorrow and then just moving on from there. Maybe doing a rematch at Payback. You could have a Damian cash in at some point, but I think they're gonna push the storyline a little bit longer.
They're gonna have to.
What's the Balor Rollins situation? Is there like legit things going on with that, or is that
it's just a match?
That they just want to talk about the Balor Rollins stuff?
No, it's just a match.
I was like, I didn't see anything about legit. I was like, I didn't see anything about legit shit.
No, it's just a match.
Early Rumble picks. That's an interesting question, Ken. I had Raquel for the Rumble the longest time. But that's not happening now.
Who I think was gonna win the women's Rumble? I wanted to happen just so I could see everybody just so angry. Liv Morgan. I don't want to see everybody angry.
That's honestly my number. That's honestly my pick now too, because I had Raquel, but she's already getting a shot at the women's champion. So I mean, it's not most likely to happen.
I want it to happen just so I can see how angry all the haters.
But if Liv returns,
all the crying.
If Liv returns in the Rumble and wins, then I think that would be great.
If I get a definite that Liv is
Listen,
going to have
like,
a championship match at Mania, oh my god.
That's the thing, man. Like, listen, we don't have like, I love Liv, but keep her off TV until the Rumble. Seriously, keep her off TV to the Rumble. Have her return at the Rumble, make her win, and then do like a if Raquel like. I mean, Rhea versus Liv at WrestleMania would be really cool to see, but like, let's say Raquel has like a goddamn edge or whatever to her, and it's Raquel versus Liv, dude. I would love that.
I just wanted to have so I could see all the haters crying. I'm laughing in their faces.
Yeah.
And that's for the men.
And for men, I legitimately have. For men, I legitimately have no idea at this point. I mean, you guys know I want Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania, but he doesn't have to win the Rumble in order to get that.
I say Gunther wins it.
Who?
Gunther. That ain't General.
Oh, Gunther. Yeah, that's probably my pick too, honestly, at this point. Cody doesn't have to win the Rumble again to get to Roman. He could probably just win the Elimination Chamber.
I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't want Cody to win the Rumble either, and I'm a Cody fan. But if anything, I would have Cody win the Elimination Chamber to get the Roman, and then Gunther win the Rumble to get
I seen in the comments. Another one, Finn Balor. If he doesn't beat Rollins, Damian cashes in, and then, say for instance, Finn is kicked out of the group by then. Finn wins the Rumble. Finn and Priest at Mania.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind that. But right now I got Gunther and Liv. Which are pretty fair picks in my book. What you think for the men, Loth? I mean, I know there's a lot of situations going on right now when it comes to the men. There's the Cody situation. There's Gunther, getting up there into the main event card. What you got?
I'll just go Bob and Liv. I'm going Bob and Liv.
Bob. Bob's a safe bet too.
Big Bob.
That's fine.
Yeah, Bob's a safe bet
Bob
too.
And Liv sounds good.
Hell no, it's not crazy, honestly.
Listen, I can just see Cody going back to back though. I could. It probably wouldn't be the best way to go about things. It definitely would not be the best ideal way to do it. But I could see WWE doing it, especially with the Cody doc that came out. Dude,
well,
that Cody doc was basically grooming you guys. I'm telling you right now, guys, and this isn't even me being a Cody fan right now, just trying to talk to you. This is just, in the WWE, aspect here. That doc was meant to groom you guys to basically say, hey, listen, this guy is our guy. So if we book him to be a world champion, don't be fucking shocked.
They wouldn't have to have Cody win the Rumble again if they would have just had him win the Mania, but whatever.
And you know what I mean by that. That is not what that means. You know what that means in terms of like an actual language to speak.
Oh my lord!
I didn't say it.
That's crazy.
You know what, like everybody knows what that means in terms of like a language to speak.
No, don't bring me into it. I didn't do it.
Come on now.
We know what it means.
Everybody knows what that means. Don't.
I didn't do anything. I didn't say a word.
Not you guys. I'm talking to the chat here because the chat always just wilding out when it's just not. I don't say anything that's worth of a pause or anything like that, and everybody just says, "Yeah, nah, that's just wild." It's not.
That is hilarious.
But can you speak about how boring Rollins' title reign is, and it's not his fault, but it's still boring whether we want to admit it or not? I mean, boring, uneventful, basically not saying what you were going to do. I mean, I think those are all the right words.
I don't think it's been boring, but it hasn't been as good as we thought it would be.
I'm with it so far. I don't have an issue with him. It's just he's on Raw. He's on Raw, and so I think it's hard to be
3
exciting
hours.
on Raw.
3
Yeah, I think
hours.
it's very exciting on Raw. He's working as hard as he can, but it's literally just Raw.
Yes.
So
He's trying his best when it comes to this championship, but I will be remiss in saying that listen, he's defended this championship 3 times on television.
More
4
than
times
Roman
if you're
has.
counting pay-per-views.
More than Roman has.
I think it might be 4.
Mm.
It might be 4 or 5, but it's in a span of whatever.
And that's more than Roman has.
I mean, not
yeah.
when you look at all the the ways that it's been done, bro. Hasn't really been all that great. So, that's why I'm actually really hoping for Finn tomorrow at SummerSlam because I love AJ. Not AJ. Man, if AJ Styles was champion again, I think I would love it. But I don't think that would ever happen now. I love Seth, and I think if Seth retains here, I'm not going to be too upset about it. But I think Finn needs this more. And just seeing the Judgment Day, start off Monday Night Raw with everybody holding something. It's just a great visual, and I think that would create some really good television for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know what you do to fix Rollins' title run at the moment. It's just this is what happens when you put all your assets into one champion. All the other champions just look weird out there.
It may seem boring because Roman is the other superior champion.
Yeah.
Like here's the thing. Rollins is a great first pick as this World Heavyweight Champion. But, when it comes to Finn Balor and when it comes to the Judgment Day, and the Judgment Day basically do run Monday Night Raw. That's not like just their saying or, their catchphrase as of late. But they start off Monday Night Raw almost every single week, if not every single week. And they're basically the entire, story throughout the entire show. So, it's not really Rollins' fault, but it's just the way WWE is booking Judgment Day. And dude, I'm telling you right now, if everybody in the Judgment Day is holding something, and let's say, Finn wins the world title tomorrow, and Damian, makes his presence known, but then ultimately decides not to cash in, imagine Rhea and Dom trying to hold these two at bay from trying to get at each other's throats because, Damian has the contract, but Finn has the title.
Mm-hmm.
That's some really compelling stuff right there. And, you can make stuff work when it comes to that. It's just, they gotta pull the trigger when it comes to that. And it's something they could explore.
They just got to go for it, and I don't know if they're willing to go for it. Judgment Day is getting all the assets now as far as Raw goes, and I love Judgment Day, so I don't have a problem with them. But it's just like, I don't think we should be like as angry as the other stables. I think we should realize that the company has been run by the bloodline for so long. So all this other stuff is going to have to take a little bit of a fall because it's not going to be what the bloodline was, whether you liked it or not. So this isn't. I don't think this is the fault of any of the other wrestlers. I think this is everyone trying to recover from the fact that this story sucked up all of the energy from the company for the past year. So now this is they're trying to get everything back now since this stuff is wrapping up.
Because I'm telling you guys right now, what does SmackDown have without the bloodline? LA Knight, yes, but what does SmackDown have without those two? Not much.
Potential. Potential. That's all they have.
I mean, you could. You could if they book it right. If they book it right, it can have potential.
When or if Bray comes back, they can have him.
That's super potential.
If they could book it right, it has potential. But not really much you can really go on. I mean, SmackDown is the Bloodline. If you take the Bloodline out of there, I mean, it's you got some people, but it's a struggle bus over there.
But it's also WWE's fault for not
And
booking anyone else.
But, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If WWE booked things right, it wouldn't be a struggle bus over there over on Friday nights. But Monday Night Raw, they have their own goddamn issues, starting with the 3 hours. But that's never gonna. That's never gonna, go away. We can ask for it too.
Yeah.
But
there's too many moving parts. There's way too many moving parts for it to be completely clean. We have to wait. I think that's what everyone has. They have to be very. You have to be very, very patient. Because all of this stuff is happening right now. They're trying to revive themselves from the problem that they created. So now we just have to wait and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not going to be back to the way it should be after this. As good as the storyline is, there's a backside. So the backside is everyone has been taking the back seat for it. So you got to give them some time. That's the way I see it.
Aiden, you hornball. I saw that comment.
Velvet Sky's coming back. I'll lose it. Oh my god.
I
man.
hate it to beautiful people. I hate it.
What? Leave the stream.
No. I don't hate the wrestlers. Like, I love them obviously, but them as I hated them as heels. I didn't hate them as wrestlers.
Still leave. Nope. No.
Well, it's kind of because they reminded me of Lay Cool, and I didn't like Lay Cool.
Oh, leave for real. Oh no. This man didn't like Lay
stand them.
Why?
I could not stand them. They were mean. Do you not know the Picky James shit, bro? With Lay Cool?
Well, yeah, but we were 9, so we didn't understand it. I didn't like it now, but 9-year-old me, I was down with it. I was cool. It didn't hit me. It was really bad. They should not have been doing that to Mickey, but
the beautiful people, they weren't as bad as Lay Cool. It wasn't really them two. It was mainly Madison Rain. I couldn't stand her. It was mainly Madison Rain. But they had her.
Madison Rain was very angry.
Velvet and Angelina, I ain't have a problem with it. It was Madison Rain.
Madison Rain definitely pissed me off. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really liked Lay Cool back in the day. I really liked it. Yeah, yo, they tried it with Eric Young. I remember that. I remember thinking, I was like, this is Daniel Bryan. They gave him the long beard. They tried it. TNA tried it. I remember that. I never forgot they tried it.
Remember when he got married to ODB? That was hilarious.
It had to be somewhere in between there, I think. They tried.
It was afterwards, I believe. I don't know.
Brooke Tessmacher. What is she doing right now? Where is she at? I saw her doing it some model thing last month. I don't know.
I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Oh my god, she was man. Oh god, TNA was the best.
It was.
Yeah.
Who is Katie Forbes? Who is that?
You don't know Katie Forbes?
No.
Katie Forbes.
Okay, so RVD girl, she likes to twerk all the time. But there's a clip on.
That's RVD's wife, I think.
Yeah, there's a clip online of RVD beating somebody's ass, and she just twerking in the background, she's just twerking.
Oh, I seen that video. Okay. Oh, dear God. Oh my God.
Basically, RVD was
that's RVD's wife.
AEW's about to get freaky. Oh my God.
I think he has 2 of them actually. He has 2 girls.
I know. I knew that.
He has 2 girls, crazy. Not 1, 2.
That's just something RVD.
RVD is a freaking fraud.
That guy is crazy.
Now, I wasn't planning on bringing this up, but did y'all hear about this whole Vince McMahon subpoena thing? that's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, jury.
Jury, do the right thing.
This
Rid
man
us-
is going to
Just get him
jail,
outta here.
man.
Just get him out of here. Just get him
Jury,
out.
Dude.
rid us of this insect, please.
Just go.
Rid us of
So-
him forever.
So for those of you guys who might, not just, probably don't even want to deal with that kind of thing, WWE announced their second quarter 2023 financial results, and it included several legal notes related to the 2022 investigation from the board of directors into Vince McMahon. As previously reported, it was allegedly that McMahon sexually harassed employees and paid hush money to cover it up. While McMahon initially walked away from the company, he returned earlier this year to, quote, facilitate a sale of the company. It's not about the sale of the goddamn company. It was not about the sale of the company.
I mean, he did sell it, though.
The final... Yeah, but he sold it to his best friend to 23 years.
Yeah,
to get power back.
Because he's great.
And look at where he is. Half creative with Triple H. The filing notes federal law enforcement agents executed a search warrant and served a federal grand jury subpoena on McMahon on July 17, 2023, but no charges have been filed. WrestleVotes provided a statement sent out initially by McMahon to the WWE employees regarding the situation, and the email reads as follows. In 2022, WWE formed a special committee to review allegations and misconduct against me. That review was concluded in November 2022 following an extensive investigation. Throughout this experience, I've always denied any internal wrongdoing and continue to do so. Of course he would. I am confident that the government's investigation will be resolved without any findings of wrongdoing. I am focused on completing the recovery completely in the recovery process from my recent spinal surgery and on closing our transaction with Endeavor while we create one of the preempting global sports and entertainment brands to date. In closing, Vince McMahon. So he's in a lot of shit.
He's always
so of course he's gonna deny everything. Because why would he, accept any type of wrongdoing?
To whomever that judge is, do the right thing. Please.
Yeah.
He can't run creative from a jail cell.
We all know what Vince is. We all know what Vince is. We all know what he is about. Just do the right thing. Get him out.
Yes.
It was never about the sale of the goddamn company.
Yes,
it is
please.
what it is.
He can't run creative from prison. He's gonna find a way to.
You'd be surprised, bro. He was probably running half of Friday Night SmackDown tonight from his bed in Greenwich or Stanford or wherever the
probably.
Wherever the hell he is. And it's kind of weird that all of this came about as he was going in for spinal surgery.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, they about to sue him and just.
They're trying to get rid of that man.
Someone snitched, bro. Someone snitched.
Whoever snitched,
he saw he was about to get in trouble. And was like, "Nah, my back hurts." I know that move.
Whoever snitched, thank you.
See?
You are like that.
And then someone snitched because, like, oh yeah, now I can really get this guy. He's
like, I'm about to get sued. Oh shit, my back. No,
whoever snitched on him, thank you. I love you.
It's like the Squidward episode. It's like, ow, my back.
Hey, I've had spinal surgery. That ain't no joke. That shit, the recovery process is no joke.
Broke my back.
No, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure like a spine surgery is goddamn.
Yeah, I've
like,
had spinal surgery and it
terrible.
damn near
But
killed me.
Oof.
Yeah, no, it's a bad ordeal. Any type of surgery is bad, but yeah, spine, that's fucking.
You need your
I
spine.
don't even wish that upon my worst enemy.
Well, I've had spinal surgery and that shit like was not cool. I almost died twice.
I know it was Stephanie. W snitch. I snitched. Guys, listen.
Good job.
We can all
Good
contemplate
job.
on whoever snitched all we want.
Thank you.
Good
Listen,
job.
Good job, Antoine. Good job, Steph. If it was, listen. At the end of the day, we can all speculate on whoever snitched, but I'm telling you right now,
Stephanie, come back. We missed
somebody
you.
snitched.
Come back,
While
please.
this guy, somebody snitched while this man was in the goddamn operating room for however long that surgery kind of takes, and they got dirt on his ass. Pause, and they're just saying, "Yeah, no, we got you now, motherfucker."
That's just crazy.
But well, listen, if justice is served, good riddance.
It's about damn time.
I never wish death upon any. I never wish death upon anybody. You know, nobody wishes death upon anybody. But I mean, dude, we just want him out.
Yes, yes.
We just want him out. That's all.
Yes. Stand up now and face yourself. Someone say that in the comments.
So yeah, that's it, guys. We could probably end it here, man.
Y'all make
sure. This was a lot better. This was a lot better way to go about it.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Nikita.
In 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. August 5th is her birthday. Nice. Oh, and before, listen, I'll do this now. I already, wish my cousin a happy birthday off camera and everything like that, throughout the day. But I want to wish my cousin Katie a happy motherfucking birthday, girl. There you go. Good stuff.
Happy birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday. Hope you have.
Yeah. So happy
wonderful birthday.
August 4th. Birthday. Good stuff. Turning 23, or she turned 23 today. So
nice.
Good stuff.
Nice.
But
What's up?
Happy born day.
So there you go. W cousin, W birthday, and happy birthday, Nikita Wines, in about 1 minute.
Yeah.
In about 1 minute. That is crazy that my cousin and Nikita were born on that one day. 1 day apart. It's wild.
Probably on the same, because Nikita.
Happy leaving womb day. That is wild.
That's crazy. Nikita was born in 1990. When was your cousin born?
That is wild.
What year was your cousin born?
2000.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay.
Well, she's a youngin.
2000.
Okay.
She turned 23.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Okay.
So.
Math.
Okay.
Yeah, so she turned 23. She was a 2000 baby. I was only 2, because I was born in 98. So I mean, I didn't.
Oh, bro, you're not a 2000 baby, bro.
I was born in 98, bro.
Damn.
You're old.
That only makes me 2 years older, guys.
Well, you were born in the 90s.
Damn.
So by technically, you're old.
Late 90s.
Still 90s.
Well, if I don't even want to hear. Wait, no. You weren't born in the 90s.
I was not.
Lance is a year older than me. He's a year older than me. We're 2000 babies.
I was born in 2000. Yeah, November.
Oh, he was born. Oh, he's 2 years older than me then.
1.2.
I was born 2002.
What the? What?
You're like 50 years older. I am not 50. I'm halfway there, but I'm not 50.
Nate has a
Thinks
partner.
Pop crazy.
Even Nate has a partner. Goddamn.
Pushing 30 is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, you pushing 30, man. That's crazy.
Nah, man. That's nasty.
Halfway there.
No, don't say
I'm
that.
25, guys. Give me a break. Give me a break. I'm halfway there.
No.
That shit is crazy.
All right, guys. You guys have anything else to say before we get the hell out of here? Like 35 and no, I am not. I'm not 35.
35.
Yo, Josh.
Josh, like,
Yo, Josh, what's up, bro?
Closing statement. Buy the hornball merch and subscribe to the YouTube. If you want to call your friends hornball, buy the hornball merch. Someone will live after this, or Donald Trump returns.
What?
That's what the
from what?
That's what the comment says.
That is that. Why would you comment something like that, bro?
I heard he's going to jail for like 400 months or like 400 years or some crazy shit.
He's dying in jail. That's crazy.
What?
He's going to jail for a long time.
Maybe they don't have the same jail cell.
Who?
Vince.
And Trump? That's a crazy jail cell. Oh my god. Didn't they like fight in like 2007?
Yes, and then Donald Trump shaved
well, wasn't that the WrestleMania where it was Bob and Umaga or Mega?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. They're gonna bond over money and being terrible to women. Just terrible men.
Yes, they're gonna tell stories about how they mistreated women.
Just terrible people to both of them. Fucking fucks.
Bro, I just thought about something. Could you imagine Vince as a president?
Oh God. The freaky man cell right there.
I'd rather vote for Jeff.
Yeah.
Hardy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would love Jeff Hardy. I'd love Jeff Hardy.
Not Jarrett.
Not Jarrett. No one's favorite wrestler is Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett.
No one's favorite wrestler is Jeff Jarrett.
Ain't he great?
Cody for president, dude. Cody wanted to go into politics before professional wrestling, which is wild. Or not before. He said after professional wrestling's all said and done, I might want to go into politics. And I'm like,
no,
dude,
but I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. People are going to hate that man. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, Josh, I don't know why we're talking politics. We're trying to get the fuck out of here. Loft, do you have anything else to say before we're out?
Republicans aren't non-playing.
Jesus.
Have fun for SummerSlam tomorrow.
Okay. I'm just Phil. Okay, I'm just Phil.
I'm sorry. I'm writing my happy birthday message to Nikita right now.
Oh wow! What did you get her? Did you get her a present?
I ain't got no money. All I got is my love. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's enough.
Oh my God, it's my love.
I have fun watching SummerSlam. That's what I want y'all to do. Put it in the Discord. Lock for president. Thank you. Put what meal y'all are eating at SummerSlam and put it in the food Discord server or channel.
I don't even know what I'm eating here.
I want to see what y'all eating for SummerSlam. You know
I'm probably some chicken wings.
When she don't respond, Aiden, on God she'll respond. On God she'll respond. On God she'll respond. On God she'll respond. On God she'll respond.
Proof or it didn't happen.
I'm not going to do this with y'all. I know what I've done. I know I've already spoken to this woman before. Phil knows. I told Phil. Phil was there when that happened. So I'm not even. I have nothing to prove to y'all. I got nothing to prove to y'all. We're gonna get married, and
we're still trying to get her on the show.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get married. Everything's gonna be fine. So
was that like ever resolved or anything like that, or is that just still pending?
It's still pending. That's a hard thing to do. Apparently, for the WWE wise, because I went and looked it up, and they're like, there's a whole policy about they're like, what podcast they're allowed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they're only going like the Ryan Satins and stuff like that. Because you go on something outside, and then you get asked a question about creative, and you can't say that. It's a rough slope. But I mean, she knows what I mean.
But
I was surprised she responded to me in the first place. I mean,
we would take the shit so seriously. We would take the shit so seriously, though. Like, I wouldn't, like, you know,
I would be focused. That would be the most serious thing I ever did in my life. I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask anything like out of the norm. Like,
it's not a us thing. It's just a grand scheme thing, you know. They don't know who we are.
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of it, so
I'm still trying to get on a goddamn media call to ask somebody a question, let alone.
I'm applying for media.
Somebody like on a goddamn.
Just ask Johnny. He's been on a couple of them.
Yeah.
I know. Like I want to do that.
Ask him about it. I'm applying for the WrestleMania one. I want to be on that WrestleMania, John.
That'll be fun.
Yo, I told y'all this. I don't trust y'all. When we do the podcast, it's not going to be a live podcast. That is going to be a pre-recorded. I don't trust y'all because y'all be in there speaking all freaky.
Pre-recorded.
That would be pre-recorded.
And then that would be a premiere. That would be a premiere.
I know what y'all like. Y'all be trying to get me in some bad spots.
Human beings.
Oh, babe, nah. I don't trust you. I don't trust a whole lot of you. I don't know.
We're gonna behave. No,
that would be a premiere type of deal, guys. No, that would not be live.
I've seen the stuff they said to me when it's just me on live. Imagine if I'm sitting there trying to. No, absolutely not. No.
They say some wild ass shit whenever it's just me.
Exactly. That's going to be a pre-recorded video. Y'all will not. No. I know you were joking though, but she doesn't know how y'all joke. So y'all could say something to make her uncomfortable. Then what? See, no.
I know what you're talking about.
You got it. Y'all got to think, man. Listen. I'm gonna let it rock for right now. It's nothing official yet, but that I'm telling y'all now. If we do it live, y'all have to calm the hell down.
Yes, we will have. Yes,
Phil can agree that I am a good boy. You called me out in that entire OTB video, bro.
That was a funny video. I watched it the other day.
You made me seem like the bad guy. You made me seem like the bad guy. I was like, why'd you say fuck me for? I was like, what did I do wrong?
That was a very well done video. It was a very
well done video, though. It was a very well done video.
That video needs to be framed somewhere, man.
No, that did. That was a great video. That was a great video. I have it saved on my phone because it was so good. But yeah. But guys, thank you so much for joining us right here on OTB. I'm gonna check our like goal right now. If it's not a 10, y'all need to hit that thing before we get out of here. Because
hit it now.
It's definitely something that we need to do.
It takes like 2 seconds.
And it's free.
It's $3.99.
And it's free. Why wouldn't you? We're at 10. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's safe. You guys are safe for now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys show this channel each and every single time. Follow us on social media. All the TikTok links are down in the description below. As you can tell, my voice is basically gone, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow for the SummerSlam preview and predictions, and then tomorrow night for the SummerSlam post show right here on OTB. And if anybody else has nothing to say, we're out.
Buy the hornball shirt.
For Bobby Lashley, Bobby Lashley and I think that's Montez. And now it's Nikita. Because now
He
it's
said, "Fuck
12-11. And there you go. Yeah, you changed that real quick, bro. That was kind of wild.
Yeah.
For Bobby Lashley and Nikita, I'm Phil. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah.